Good time right now, 12:16. Well, October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm joined by Dr. Timothy Quinn today to talk about the real boogeyman of Halloween. Oh my gosh.
Well, today I come to you on Halloween as the boogeyman.
Oh.
But the deal is, I want to talk about the real boogeyman, and that's breast cancer. I mean, the deal is, according to the American Cancer Society, breast cancer is the #1 cause of cancer for women in the United States, and the #2 cause of cancer-related deaths secondary to lung cancer. So it's a real boogeyman. It's taking lives.
Yeah, it really is. And it's important to talk about it past October, right? With this being the last day, people are going to fall off.
Right. I mean, it's like one of my patients. I mean, she came in with a cold, and she revealed to me she hadn't had a physical in over 3 years. So I said, let's go ahead and do your physical exam. And she agreed. So we checked her blood pressure, fine, cholesterol, no diabetes. Everything was great. We did a physical, I did a breast exam, didn't feel anything, but I said, we really need to follow up for that mammogram. She was about 43 years old. She was like, Doc, I don't want to get the mammogram. I said, let's just go ahead and get it. So she did go. Now, the deal is, I got a report back, and it showed that it had abnormal findings. She had abnormal cells, so I called her, and I said, look, now we got to go and see a specialist. And she went, and they did something called an ultrasound-guided biopsy. They sent the results to the pathological lab, and it showed that all the surrounding margins were cancer-free, but the cells were precancerous. We did a radiological test. There was no spread of the cancer, and they told her because of the cell type, there's a very high likelihood that the cells would have grown and spread, and she could have lost her life in a few years, but because she got her screening, her life was saved.
That is amazing. And that goes to show, too, that your self-test may not always be the thing that's going to catch it. You're going to have to get that mammogram as well.
Well, the cells, they start out microscopic. You can't see them nor feel them at first, and if you catch it at that point, that's when you can really just take care of it, and you don't have to deal with, you know, breast cancer that's advanced, and that's when it can be deadly.
Talk about, there's a way for women who can get a free mammogram. Tell me about that.
Yes, the Mississippi State Department of Health has a program now with resources, and women, they can call 1-800-721-7222. That's 1-800-721-7222, and learn how they can get a free breast exam, a mammogram, and a pap smear, and their lives can be saved.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, that is awesome. Thank you so much for being here with us. Remember, it's important to talk about breast cancer and getting mammograms past the month of October. This is the only time that we need to be aware all year long, right?
That's right, and we need to put the boogeyman in the dust.
All right, get them behind us.
That's right.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Dr.
Thank you
Quinn.
for having me.
Well, coming up next on 12 News this afternoon, some tattoos may look cool, but coming up, find out just how risky it is putting ink on your body.